couldn't do what we do without volunteers. We've got over 80 volunteers at the Annick Garden. This last year they gave us over 9,000 volunteer hours in all different spectrums of the garden, and without them we wouldn't be able to do what we do from a visitor commercial angle, but also very much from a charity and our community programs angle.
Volunteers are absolutely vital to what we do here at the Elderberries programme. They help us on a day-to-day basis to actually run the programme, and they bring with them a wealth of knowledge and expertise and warmth and commitment, and there's no way we could do what we do without them.
We wouldn't be able to do the amount of programmes that we do with the amount of people that we have without volunteer support. They're an absolutely wonderful resource and we couldn't do without them.
Volunteers Week is all about celebrating the contribution that volunteers make to our society. I think it's really important to do that because it's very easy to just sit and not do anything, but to give something back freely is something that should inspire us all.
Volunteers Week is all around celebrating how wonderful volunteers are and the quality of skills and value that they bring to organisations like ourselves.
Volunteers Week is where we can spend a week celebrating what our volunteers do and the commitment that they give to us, and we can say thanks for all the hard work, really.
Volunteers are in the background and maybe don't get the kudos that they do, that they should, and I think it's important that we celebrate their successes, celebrate the wonderful work that they've done and their commitment and dedication.
Well, I can see on a daily basis the impact that it has to have our volunteers come and spend time with us here. So it's a way of just saying thanks and celebrating what they do and letting other people know the benefits of volunteering. I mean, I started here as a volunteer. I was a volunteer for 6 months and then I ended up working here, so it's a good stepping stone to get to know an organisation as well.
I manage the community and education programmes here at the Annick Garden, so I look after all of the charitable programmes that we have.
Community and education is our DNA, it's our heartbeat, it's why the Duchess created the garden. She wanted to create a garden that was for the community. It's what wakes us up in the morning, and the fact that we've got a great team of staff and volunteers to do that makes my job a lot easier.
Community and education is really important to what this garden does, and that's what makes it unique as well. You know, this garden has been set up as part of a trust so that we can share it with the community and bring the community in and I suppose exploit its beauty so that the community can get as much advantage and have great memories and experiences here.
I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you to the volunteers. Thank you to the volunteers that come in all weathers. Thank you to the volunteers who've come, you know, and they've been feeling a little bit poorly. Thank you for the dedication, the commitment, and we couldn't do it without them. So thank you, and I look forward to you know, many more years of working with them.
I'd just like to say thanks to all the volunteers that come here. Like I say, I know what it's like to be a volunteer.
We're very, 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 very proud of the garden. It does an awful lot of good for the community and outside, and it's just a lovely, lovely place to be.
Thank you for doing this. It's great to work with Collingwood School. You guys do a tremendous job, and yeah, looking forward to seeing the final result.